And welcome to Tori Talks TV, and welcome to our super fun review of Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 5. Episode 5 is called East Watch. East Side. All right, so in this episode, we find out that Bronn and Jaime are alive.
Thank goodness.
I'm okay with it.
I like them.
I don't hate them as much
Yes.
as I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, basically they have now seen, like, what these dragons can do. And that there are dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And what Dany, most importantly, is capable of,
Yes.
right? So, now Dany addresses the people that she has captured.
So I love this scene because it really shows us, like, Dany. Like, the true Dany.
True Dany.
So she has all the people captured. It's, like, a combination of, like, Lannister and Tyrell army.
Right.
And she basically says, like, bend the knee or I will kill you.
Okay, fair enough.
And they're, like, a bunch of them bend the knee.
A bunch of them,
Right?
but not
then,
everyone.
The Tarleys. You know the Tarleys, right?
I remember that.
The Tarleys of Sam Tarley.
Sam.
Yeah, so Sam's dad, who we do not like.
No, he was
But then-
terrible to Sam.
Right? So I'm okay with, yeah, we get your bed. But Dickon.
Oh.
Dickon.
What a name.
He seemed like a nice guy, though. There was, like, a scene earlier where he was talking to Jaime. It was his first battle.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaime's like, are you okay? How'd it go? And he's like, I just didn't know it was going to smell that bad. And Bronn's like, yeah, you didn't know that people poop before they die? They poop before they die.
I did know that.
Yeah, I did not know that. And I can imagine, like, on a battlefield, like, with a number of people that it must smell, like, really poopy.
It's probably terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Dickon's like, you know, keeping it real. And so his dad's like, I will not bend the knee. You know, I've already pledged myself to Cersei.
Because your pride or whatever.
Good thinking, I don't know. And then
No.
I guess Dickon's like, I guess I gotta do what my dad says. I guess that's the logic. So
Whatever
he
you
was
say,
like,
Dad.
Yeah, I know. Like, Sam, I feel like, is a wiser guy. He's just like, I don't believe what my dad's doing, so I'm just gonna, like, do what I do and take a sword and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But Dickon's like, okay, me too then. So then Dany was like, okay, you're not going to bend a knee, then I'm going to, like, execute you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. And then Tyrion's like,
Wait,
hold on. Do you think this is good? Maybe we should give them some time in a cell to think about it, because sometimes when people think about it, they come. She's like, nope.
No.
I've said my word. That's it. That's what's going to happen. And then she just, like, has them, she's like, Dracarys. And then
breathe your fire.
Yeah, and so then they are burned to death. So I have to tell you, like, in this moment, I was, like, really questioning my allegiance to Dany.
No,
I
you
was.
didn't.
I was like, do I want this person? Do I want her to be my queen? Not
Interesting.
so certain.
I did not question it. I don't know why,
Wow.
but I don't question
was more
anything
like-
Dany says.
I was just like, maybe Tyrion would maybe be better suited to rule, because I don't know, I just felt it was a more reasonable thing.
I get your side.
Give him a moment to think about it. You know?
I feel like she went with her gut, her instinct, and she's like, this has to happen. I know.
Okay.
It's hard. It's hard to know. It's hard to know. And,
Yeah.
and Tyrion's like, you know, we love Tyrion, but,
Mhm. Yeah, so
you
I
know,
don't know.
that instinct.
Okay, well.
Anyway, so, because of this, Jaime is, like, telling his sister Cersei, like, Dany's a little bit of a threat. Like,
we need to take this seriously.
Rightfully so, because
Yes.
based on obviously what just happened, he
Mhm.
tells her that Olenna
Oh, by the way.
is the one that killed our son,
Yeah.
Joffrey.
hmm
What?
She's just like, oh, when did she tell you this? Like, she doesn't believe it, and he was like, don't worry, it was true. Like, he knows it was true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, why would she say that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
She's about to die. Like,
right,
what's the
exactly.
point?
Yeah. So, haha. Just so you know, Olenna killed your son. I was happy about it though.
Mhm.
Anyway, so then now Jon,
Mhm.
love Jon. So he extends his hand to Drogon, the
Oh.
dragon,
It was such a good scene.
while Dany watches. And he's like, hey, little fella.
And he has, like, tears in his eyes.
I know.
I mean, I can imagine, like, this dragon's huge, and it can kill you in, like, a split second.
He's
and
not
he's
afraid?
like, not afraid.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. And so, you know, they say that, like, only Targaryens can touch dragons. What?
Oh, wait, what did you
Interesting.
just say? That's interesting, because Dany does, at that moment, seem to be like,
And do you remember when Tyrion was, like, in the, like, beneath, in the like dungeon where where Dany kept her dragons.
Yes.
And he was like, well, they're not eating, so I need to go do something. And he, like, gets really close and personal with them, too. And they don't hurt him.
Oh, does he
You
now?
remember that?
All things to put in your back pocket. Save for later.
In the memory bank.
Yep, exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So now, one of my favorite characters, Jorah, he returns. I missed him so much. I really did. So he gets to finally meet Jon Snow.
Jon, who he has Jorah's sword.
Oh, does he now?
Yes, with Longclaw.
Yep.
The sword that might have been Jorah's, but Jorah disgraced the family.
Oh,
so
yeah.
then his dad.
Because his dad gave it. Yep, gave it to him.
Yeah. And then also, so what also they don't know is that Jorah was just cured by Sam, and you know Dany loves Jorah like a father.
Hi. Oh,
or
sorry,
like
Jorah.
a best friend.
Not that he wants that.
And she just killed the brother and father of the guy
who just saved him.
Yeah.
Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is.
It's a
6 degrees of
separation.
yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes.
anyway, yeah, that's cool. It's cool that like these characters are finally coming together because we've known about all of them, and then like finally they're like meeting and like joining, and like things are happening. Everything's like seeming to come together. People and storylines are coming together during the season,
For sure.
which we were all like we couldn't wait for. So thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so now Bran, because he is the three-eyed raven, he flies over the wall and he sees the army of the dead, and the Night King sees him. How does the Night King see him?
And then I don't know, but that's because the three-eyed raven, formerly known as Bran, he doesn't just see, he also has like some type of effect on what he sees. That's not just like seeing and knowing, but also like it's like a whole like existential presence that he has.
It is really interesting.
I don't know
how this all like comes together.
There's a lot of theories about this, like who is the three-eyed raven and who is the Night King. Is Bran the three-eyed raven, the Night King? They've kind of dispelled these rumors recently, but I don't know, maybe they're trying to throw us off, but I don't know. There's definitely a connection between the Night King.
Just the fact that when the three-eyed raven goes back and sees these visions, or even just presently goes and sees these visions, how is the Night King always like, I see you.
I know.
I see you, three-eyed raven.
It creeps me out.
This is terrifying. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Varys.
Yes. Okay.
Varys and Tyrion. What's happening with them?
So Tyrion's like, so I saw this thing happen. So the Tarleys, right? I was like Dany, like, let's not be so rash. Like, maybe give them some time to think about it. And she just, like, burned them. And so, but Tyrion's like, it's not my fault. Like, I'm not the one doing it. So
I can't tell her what to do.
Yeah, so Varys like, you know, that's what I used to tell myself when her dad, the Mad King, was doing all this crazy stuff.
Right.
And I would tell myself, like, I'm not the one doing it. But, like, if you have the ability to, like, talk to her to stop her, then we need to stop her. Because otherwise, you might as well be doing it.
Right.
So I thought that was a really nice moment.
She has really good advisors.
Yeah. But they need to, like, get her to listen. So Varys is like, you need to get her to listen.
Get her in check.
But you know what? Right? Like, before, a couple episodes back, she told Varys, like, you know, you need to make me a promise. If you see me doing something that you don't think is right, instead of, like, plotting against me, like you did before, then you need to tell me. So,
to my face.
So I feel like now, though, he should be telling her, not just telling Tyrion.
Oh,
so,
that's true.
So let's see what happens, though.
No, that's actually, that's true. Very good. Yeah, so Jon now says that he's got to go back. Because, like, remember, he left his sister in charge. He's like, I have to go back. I have some business to deal with at home. Like, nice to meet you. And then Dany says she won't abandon the war and leave it for Cersei. Yeah. She's like, no. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Nice try, though. And then Tyrion comes up with this plan to bring an undead, one of the undead, right, army of the dead, to prove to Cersei that the threat is real, dude. Because, like, Cersei at this point's like,
so everyone's all about the Iron Throne, right?
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones is all about the Iron Throne. And, like, from day one, Jorah Mormont has been telling people, but now he's dead. But now, so, like, Jon's picked up this whole thing where he needs to convince people that the real threat is the enemy to the north.
Right.
The army of the undead. So Tyrion's like, okay, here's an idea. Let's bring one to Cersei so she can see, and then maybe they'll create an armistice.
Good.
Like a ceasefire.
Good idea.
If you will.
I like
so,
it.
like, let's stop quibbling over the Iron Throne, because, like, Davos says, I love Davos.
I love
like, who cares what skeleton is sitting on the Iron Throne? Ooh, that's deep.
Right. It doesn't. Right. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, let's defeat the enemy to the throne, and then we will resume, like, the chess game that's happening.
Exactly. So they basically need to go get one of the undead
Mm-hmm.
and bring them to Cersei to show them.
Yeah, that's all. Let's just bring one.
No big deal.
That'll be easy.
I
Set a
know.
mousetrap, maybe. Like a box with a stick, and then, like, it runs in and the box falls, and then we grab it and go.
That's easy enough.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Like a leprechaun trap.
Totally plausible.
Yes.
So yeah. So John speaks to Dany though, asking her to trust in a stranger.
Mm-hmm. It was such a moving
Huge.
scene.
Yeah.
I know.
Trust me, my love. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's basically what I heard when he said that. So now at Winterfell, the lords are starting to get a little bit restless in John's absence.
It's been a while since he's been gone.
Yeah.
Although what's different about this season, although they feel like it's been a while, I feel like this season has moved really fast.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
The second someone wants to go somewhere, they're like there.
Yeah, I know, right? We don't have to wait for the long journey.
Olden days, like when Arya was like going to Bravos.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh my god, this feels like as long
like
as it really
forever.
took. But now it's just like, okay.
Speaking of Arya, though, Arya's like kind of questioning the way Sansa is like leading
Mm-hmm.
the North at this point, which you know, Arya's being a little cranky with her sister. I don't know, a little
She's
bratty,
a little bitter.
yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So now Davos, though, he sneaks Tyrion into King's Landing. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, he's back at King's Landing.
Mhm.
So Davos goes to Flea Bottom to get Gendry. And, like, Gendry's, like, totally, like, ready to go.
It's like he's been waiting
For this moment.
waiting for them to come back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
And then Bronn lures Jaime to meet Tyrion.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which is bad, because, like, that was basically arranging a secret meeting that the queen was not aware of.
Right, but then Jaime
Yeah.
tells Cersei
Mm-hmm.
about his meeting
Yes.
with Tyrion, their little brother,
Mm-hmm.
which she's not happy about.
No, never. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So then there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So then in that time, Cersei's like, by the way, I'm pregnant. Whoa, baby alert. Cersei's pregnant with another one of Jaime's babies.
Well, that's exciting.
I mean, you know, whatever you mean by exciting / disgusting. That's fine. And then let's not talk about it anymore. Gendry now offers to go with Jon on the mission, right?
Yeah, he's
And-
ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Now Jon says to Dany,
He says,
very memorable quote.
I wish you good fortune in the wars to come, your grace.
Oh,
It sounds like they're not going to see each other for a long time. I was a little sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what
See what happens.
does that mean? Like,
Mhm.
it's almost like good luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably never see you
Nice
again.
meeting you.
Yeah, it's been real.
Thanks for the dragon glass.
Yes, exactly. Now, Gilly and Sam are over there studying, and Gilly discovers that a maester recorded that he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else.
Who, Pertel?
That's all you're gonna say is someone else. Like,
Someone, who?
but we don't know.
Sam
But
kind of, like, doesn't even acknowledge this.
no, he doesn't acknowledge it, but, like, I think we're supposed to. Like,
Yeah.
this is obviously something we're supposed to know.
I think so.
I'm
At least
why-
on the second viewing, of course.
Right.
I was just like, oh,
Why
yes.
did they bring
I was
this
almost
up?
like, Sam, that's important. But, I mean, I don't know.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I definitely was like, oh,
Yeah. Good thing
you
she
noticed
knows,
that first
good thing
time
she
around.
knows how to read now.
Oh, Gilly. Good for you. Yeah, now, to go back to Arya, so she sees Littlefinger doing shady things per usual.
Yes.
So, like, why is he talking with all the lords?
He's like in
What are you
everyone's.
plotting?
Yeah, everyone. He's talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
everyone. Like, what's going on there? And then he, so someone gives him like a little scroll.
Yeah.
Tiny little scroll. And Arya sneaks in to read it, and she sees that it's. Remember when Sansa wrote the scroll to Catelyn? About like how Joffrey's treating her well and like everything.
Hey,
So-
Mom, I'm doing good over here. Everything's fine.
Yes, exactly. So clearly, Littlefinger has like plotted this whole.
Like, he
Because
planted
we see
it.
him seeing her like
Watch her.
break into his room.
Right.
So like, what is he plotting? Mhm.
Yeah, he definitely
Yes.
wanted that to happen. He wanted
Yes.
her to find that little scroll hidden in his mattress.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Yeah.
I applaud you. So now Jon is back at the wall again, and now Tormund shows them that the Hound and his Brotherhood gang, they want to go too. They want to go with John.
They've seen the enemy in the fire. Remember the fire?
Yes, exactly. They're like, I'm down. Let's go.
Do it.
I know what you're doing. So basically, they say we're all on the same side. We're all breathing. We're alive. They're dead. We need to fight the dead. And you know, off they go. Here we go, everybody. Hang on tight. Things are getting super exciting. Only 2 more episodes left of season 7.
Oh my gosh.
So excited to review them because a lot happens. So everybody stay tuned for that. We will see you then. Bye, everybody.